Here we are at Daytona Beach, Florida for race number 11 of the Cup Series season. Um, we got a total of 25 laps today, all caution free. And I am joined today by Logan,
Hi,
finally.
glad to be here. Yes, Daytona Beach.
Um, we have a halfway bonus today at lap 13. But let's get into your starting lineup here. So on the pole today is Luigi Mario in the 8 car with Carl Weezer on the outside. Row 2 is Bob Mustard and new driver Joshua Rossfield. Row 3, Cloud Strife and Zach Fair. Row 4, Andrew Barella and Waluigi. Row 5, Dr. Eggman and Jackson Barella. Row 6, Ronald McDonald and Joker. Row 7, Sonic and Marky Plier. Row 8, Jack Septic Tank and Shadow. Row 9, Logan Brunette and other new driver, the 00 of Ray Ayanami. Row 10, Richard Watterson and Sid Highland. Row 11, Senator Armstrong and Benson.
In row 12, Peter Griffin and Jonathan Joestar. In row 13, Ritardo and William Afton. In row 14, Solid Snake and Baldy Baltimore. In row 15, Peter Parker and Barrett Wallace. In row 16, Miles Power and Banana Joe. In row 17, Jonesy Fortnite and Mako Mikasushi. Rufus Shinra and Wade Burns, followed by row 19. We have Clive Rossfield and John Fellout, who is making a return after an injury. So welcome back, John Fellout. Behind them, we have Arthur Morgan and Recky Ralph. And in the final two positions, we have Mario and Jake McIntyre.
So yeah, we all 42 drivers are here. As I said before, caution free. So we won't ever, if there's a wreck, who cares? We'll probably give you replays at the end of the race.
Yeah, we're just gonna say fuck it and send it, and then we'll look back on what happened.
But yeah, this 88 car after the death of Shrek is now Joshua Rossfield. That's Clive's younger brother. So that's cool. And then further back we have the 00. Where is she? Ray Ayanami there. She is taking over for Daisy after that, but the 15 car, once again, this is the second time this has happened actually, that the 15 car has just been kicked out of the series. This time it wasn't kicking out, but it was, this team didn't want to continue with the death of Daisy there. So now we have Ray Ayanami in the 00 Subaru car. It's the only Subaru in the field.
Can't wait for the blow head gasket, Jake.
Obviously, it's mainly a field of Chevy, Fords, and Toyotas, but there's that Subaru there, and then obviously you have Solid Snake's Honda that he's been in for a little bit.
Oh, right, there is one Honda.
That 83 car there. But
I wonder if the Honda and the Subaru, as the odd ones out, are going to form sort of a friendship out there on the track, or a rivalry.
Drivers, start your engines!
as you hear Arnold Schwarzenegger fire up the cars, apparently. Anyway, the field begins to roll down the back straightaway here. Oh, they're heading into the final turn now. We're gonna go green right away. So pace car's off. Luigi Mario is gonna lead him to the green.
We hit the pavement.
And green flag in the air. We're racing at Daytona Beach.
Andrew Barella is starting to. He's really up there on that rear bumper, going for the bump draft here.
Yeah. Shadow looking down in that sand on the bottom there, seeing if he can maybe get around there. But it's Carl out front.
much? How long is this paved straightaway we have here?
It's fairly decently long, stretch road here. They're up to 160 now. As Joshua there in that 88 car starting to make his way up.
Close, we were gonna get to top speed before we're gonna have to slow down.
I think they got 170 there. As you see a little bit of contact further back in the field. Oh, trouble! Oh, big pile up, big pile up. Solid Snake, Jonathan Joestar, William Afton, Peter Parker, Baldy Baltimore, Makaman Concho, Peter Griffin.
It was in the midst of everyone on their brakes, nothing too fast. Everyone seems to get away fairly all right.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's able to continue there. Oh, there's just a bit of sand kicked up there, I think.
Some tires getting loose coming out of the corner.
They make their way now down the long sand stretch, technically the back straightaway.
Right.
It's Joshua Rosfield taking over for the now deceased Shrek in that 88 car. Out front, it's Carl Weiser in second, and then Zach Fair in third. As they make their way into the second braking zone here, through the sand turn, Zach takes the lead, but goes way too wide into the wall.
Whoa, into the wall. Luigi goes into the
Four
top.
wide.
Trying to get second there, but losing it as Zach in the back. Wild racing here on lap 2, folks.
Yeah, we got a long ways to go. I don't know if any other people have had problems back here. And the 91's in the pit lane, so it's the 20. Side by side for the lead.
I think Waluigi's going to try and get that 42 car of Carl Weiser up here in the corner.
Yeah.
Down to the inside, but we'll have to see. He comes around on the inside a little bit. Carl keeps ducking down out.
Braking again now. That's where we saw the problems last time, and I hear more.
Low.
Around goes Sonic there in that 5 car. Just a little love tap from Richard Watterson going to send him around.
Might be the fastest thing alive, but he doesn't know how to keep it steady on the dirt.
The cars look much closer together when you're looking at them from a front view, but no, they're pretty spread out here. Kind of in a pack. William Afton's
On the long straightaways.
William's missing part of his car there.
Whoa, he's missing a few parts of his car there.
From that lap 1 incident. She was turned, I think, into the outside wall.
How are things going up in the front of the race?
They're entering the braking zone again. Oh,
Now look at Waluigi takes it.
Bob Mustard on his back bumper now.
We'll have to look back later at how he got that lead.
Joshua still up in third, and it's Luigi and Andrew side by side for fourth. Jackson Barella kind of up here as well.
Back trailing behind the leaders.
There goes Carl again. He came close to winning last week. Wasn't able to pull it off, but he's still trying to snap that winless streak. As I've said last week, he has the largest winless streak in the series of 56 races.
Waluigi takes a crazy lead through this corner.
Definitely
not scared to keep some speed through it.
Yeah, carried more speed through the center as he got more cars on the pit lane.
A lot lighter with the brake pedal than some of these other drivers.
3 wide here between Sonic, Arthur Morgan, and Miles Prower.
Sonic cuts ahead of that pack.
The Subaru's hanging in there. Currently in the 12th position.
I would have loved if it just blew the fucking
Just
rough shot. Let's take a look at how far this 48 car actually is from.
Well, he's actually right on his back bumper, gonna touch contact.
Waluigi's ass end starts to shift out a little bit as he gets bumped to the corner.
Bump and run, Bob.
Oh, Waluigi hits the pavement and just starts to take off, puts the distance there.
Now Joshua looking to get back by Bob in that 88.
Can he take back second? We'll have to see. Andrew right on his tail. Well.
You got a Mako up ahead, lap car that they're catching up on.
Looks like they're gonna be catching up on that car right when they're gonna be needing to brake for the corner coming up.
Maybe. It's a little ways away. Here comes Waluigi into the corner again. Oh, big run from Carl. He's gonna stack up, and we got Carl Weezer rams Andrew directly into the 11 car. Oh, and Jackson hits his brother. Oh, there goes the Subaru directly into the Andrew.
Ooh, that new Subaru gets involved.
Richard Watterson as well.
Maybe the 11 car in the lead.
Not anymore.
Oh no! Yeah, right. It doesn't up that right. That's not updating.
I believe it's Joshua here in that 88 car with Cloud Strife on his back bumper. Cloud has had an abysmal season so far. Currently, I think 39th in points, and he's like 300 points below the cut line for the playoffs. And it's only race 10 or 11. So, yeah, there goes Cloud to the lead now.
Yeah.
And they still haven't.
What's the lap times between first and 10th?
Oh, that's not lap times. That's just
Oh, distance between.
here's your lap times. Fastest lap belongs to Shadow in the 45 with a 1:56.38.
Gotcha.
I love this view from the gas station as they're going by the 67 car. Putting Malco a lap down. Got 3 cars out of the race currently. It's the 60 of Peter Griffin, the 51 of Ryuko Matoy, and the 83 of Solid Snake in that Honda. But it's a great start in his first ever race for Joshua Rosfield here.
Absolutely. Although I still believe it is too hard. It is too early to say he's in front and can he hold on to it. I think we're gonna have a great many big wrecks here today with the lack of cautions. We're gonna have a big mix up of the field a few more times, I think.
Oh, definitely. We're 5 laps in. Got almost 20.
Damn, 5 only?
Almost 20 laps to go. It's about 2 minutes a lap, so.
Yeah, about an hour race today. Goes by at least that goes by quickly with the lack of cautions.
Yeah.
Operating on a pretty easily guessable time, no overtime. And
Here
with the
comes.
lack of cautions, it's a points race.
Yeah.
It is a points race, not just a cash grab. All right.
As the 22 takes the lead, Cloud Strife. Shadow in that 45 car, as we've said, is the fastest car on track, and he's currently up to 3rd.
And he is. He's slowly making his approach back up to the front of this race.
Zach Fair in 4th, Joker in 5th, Bob Mustard in 6th, and then you have Waluigi, who was leading and then got caught up in a chain reaction there.
Where's our buddy Carl?
Weezer? Where is Weezer? Where the... Oh, God. Oh, he's gone. he went home.
Maybe you might break that winless streak.
He went home. Oh, Joshua goes wide through the corner. Oh, he's going off.
Whoa!
He's gone.
Is he gonna go to drive along the banking, or is he just gonna sit there flooring and confused?
Well, Joshua Rossfield drives off the banking.
Why did he do that?
And he gets towed back to the pit lane. So now it's Cloud Stripe out front with a pretty big lead over Shadow in the 45 car.
He just kept sliding. Dear viewers, if you're a fan of motorsports, you may be a fan of the Grand Tour. You remember Richard Hammond's wreck in the white car?
Hopefully we don't get pulled over by these police.
Don't worry. Even though the track has been used since the 60s, don't know why the officers had to think they had to take the same policy with their police vehicles.
They'll never catch these guys anyways, especially with those cars.
Oh, God, yeah. That thing's an old Impala. What, it's gotta go...
Lap 7 now. Let's get a run through your field. Up front, it's Cloud Strife, and then second place is Joker, third place Bob Mustard, fourth place Zach Fair, fifth place Shadow, sixth place Waluigi, seventh place is Marky Plier, eighth place Logan Brunette, ninth place is Dr. Eggman, 10th place Ronald McDonald, Banana Joe's in 11th. I pressed the wrong button. Sonic's in 12th, Arthur Morgan in 14th. Or 13th, sorry. Mario 14th. Wrecky Ralph in 15th. Richard Watterson in 16th. 17th is Rufus Shinra. Is now, another stack up around. Oh, no, they're fine. 18th is Baldy Baltimore, 19th Miles per hour. Andrew Barella is currently in 20th. Jonesy Fortnite 21st. 22nd is Jonathan Joestar. 23rd Wade Burns, 24th, Clive Rossfield, 25th, Peter Parker, 26th, Jack Septic Tank, 27th is Jake McIntyre, 28th, Benson, 29th is John Fellout, 30th, Senator Armstrong, 31st is, where the fuck is he? Hello? Where is that guy? There he is. 31st, Barrett Wallace. 32nd, William Afton. 33rd is Joshua Rossfield as Marky Plier goes around. Joshua Rossfield's in 33rd, currently one lap down, and then it's Mako Monconchuk in 34th. 35th through 42nd are out of the race. John Fellout already damaged in his first race back after his third injury in the series. He's gotten 2 last season and another this season. This guy has awful luck.
His driving style is brutal, but as Todd Howard would say, it just works.
You see Richard taking some body work off. The 97's in the pit lane. He was just in second place. I don't know why that's happening. Now I gotta try and find our leaders. There they are. Oh, Big Pack. Oh, Waluigi's back.
48 still up there as well with Waluigi. Shadow right up there, but Cloud is still managing to fend them off.
Now, it's only lap 8, but yeah, it's really these top 4 here that have pulled away. Zach Fair's kind of lurking behind them. Then it's the 24 and the 66 a little further back. Then the 23, and then you have this second pack here.
Yeah. It seems unless we get a big one again, these packs are going to be divided here for a while.
There's Mario and Sonic.
They got some real distance to cover to catch up.
Rufus Shinra behind them as Mario makes a pass on, or tries to make a pass on the inside there.
You know, Sonic might be the fastest thing alive, but Mario's the OG. We'll just have to see who gets to the head.
Oh,
Shadow is around. We got to see what happened there.
so you see Shadow here. He's just gonna run into the back of Cloud, and then that just kind of lifts the rear tires off the ground to the point where he can't turn it.
Oh my god!
That's
Wow.
that's your rival there.
Yeah, no kidding.
And now look, you're right next to each other.
Yeah.
Back live though. Shadow's now right in front of his teammate Ronald McDonald.
Black and yellow. Wait, that's black and red. Black and red. Black and red.
There's now Cloud dive bombs the corner.
Taking the lead back.
He's able to.
Risky move, but it paid off.
Yeah, and now he's ahead by a good margin there.
He got taken out pretty easily there if Waluigi had come into his quarter panel while he was going at those speeds.
Oh, definitely. Where the fuck? Oh, they're 4 wide here.
Question is, if he tries that again, is Waluigi gonna get smart?
Heading into the first corner here.
Logan Burnett seems to come off the dirt.
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald, whoa, giving his teammate Shadow the pass.
And more trouble between Banana Joe and Rufus Shinra there. Yeah, big.
Now, tell me if I'm wrong. Is it wrong for a teammate to purposely wreck another driver on behalf of their teammate?
I mean, Shadow is your rival, and Ronald is his teammate, so that might be a little team war going on here now. We'll just have to find out later.
Is that penitable though?
No.
No.
This is war.
Fair point.
The top 3 pulling away here. It's the 48, the 22, and the 11. These guys are. Oh, where am I now? No, Chevy, Ford, and Toyota out in front of the field here.
Looks like Cloud is gonna try and run it hot on the inside again.
It worked last time. What's stopping it from working this time?
Well, it's looking like Waluigi's in place where he could just turn into him. But it looks like Cloud's actually pulling away here. Once again, not being scared of coming in fast and hard into these corners.
And Waluigi's going to get Bob there as well. Zach Fair in that 02 car looking on from behind. In case these guys get together at all, he might be able to jump on the opportunity. Dr. Eggman's currently in 5th.
Fingers.
There's your audio clip from Dr. Oh, good, look, good friends running together. Shadow and Sonic.
You know, I wish this was the era of NASCAR where we had the ability for the drivers to speak to each other. I wonder if they're talking about who's the faker and who's the real NASCAR driver.
Yeah, really. Well, to be fair, Shadow's got 2 wins. Sonic's got a big old goose egg so far, even though it says 1 on the back of the car.
One.
Wrecky Ralph in the 6th car. He won at North Wilkesboro, but then just dropped down the standings ever since. So we'll see it.
Been washed up ever since that second movie, you know.
Oh. Very close between him and Mario. Big group of cars here. You see Baldy run wide back here.
Waluigi appears to have been our leader as of when they crossed the line.
Where is this? Where are they? There they are. They're 3 wide for the lead.
Whoa! I think Waluigi's gonna lose the lead coming into this corner. He's on the outside. As we've seen,
Bob through the
where we
middle.
wanna be. Coming back around, passing Cloud, goes 2 wide through this corner. Cloud seems to cut ahead via the inside. Waluigi's just gonna have to make that distance back up, but that 48 car is just taking off.
Yeah, he used the middle line of, which is not the line I would expect to be the advantage through that corner there.
No kidding. I wonder if it was him just genuinely using less brake than Cloud. That was it.
Probably. They're now catching up to Barrett there. A little ways away,
The
but
corner appears to be less of a matter of line you run and more of a it's a balls measuring competition. It's a test of wit. Who's coming into it the fastest and hardest.
that's definitely the case here. You can't go too far, or you're gonna pull a Joshua Rossfield and drive off the track.
Going from the pavement to the dirt. Dirt to the pavement's a little less hard. You're getting the traction back. When you're coming down that pavement, 100-something miles an hour, and you're losing your traction. It's a hard surface swap.
Yeah, these guys are going from about 170 down to like 55 into each of those corners.
Yeah, no kidding. Talk about skill. Here, back to it.
Barrett still up ahead there in that 31 car. Doesn't look like he's going to be too much of an issue, at least for now. Then you have the 1 and the 29 duking it out between each other. Richard Watterson. There's Joshua back on track finally. The top three continue to make their way around this track. Fourth place currently 5 seconds behind the leader.
And as we're halfway to the 12th lap here almost, we're at about the halfway point of this race.
That's true. Halfway bonus is lap 13, so whoever leads that 13th lap will get the 5 extra bonus points.
Looking like it's going to be Mr. Cloud Strife here.
He did pull away through that corner by a good margin.
Quite a bit. The question is Waluigi going to have the will, the nerve to just floor it into the corner to catch up?
I bet you he catches him in this next corner. That's just how how things have been going throughout. Like they separate coming out of turn 2, and then well actually maybe not. That's a pretty big margin there, but
so is it whoever led the lap or whoever's leading across the line?
whoever leads lap 13. So when they cross the line at the end of lap 13, whoever's the leader gets the halfway bonus.
So even if they just get it.
Yep.
All right.
You see Waluigi close in here.
On for Waluigi. He should have given it a little more. Can he get it? No.
Well, we still have 1 lap left before this halfway bonus.
Right. Not when it switches to 13.
The end of lap 13.
All right.
So it's the 11 versus the 22.
Pressure's on for these 5 points. How many points are awarded for winning a race?
175. Second place gets 170. Third place 165. Goes down by 5 until you get to 6th place. Then it starts going down by 4. And until you get to 10th place. And then from then all the way back through the field, it goes down by 3.
Those 5 points, though, you're going to want them.
If you finish dead last, but you led the halfway point, you could get 42 points instead of 37.
Exactly. It's almost like an extra position.
Almost like 2.
Yeah, right.
If you finish second, but you led the halfway point, it's basically winning the race because you get 175.
Right, you'll get the same amount of points as winning. Can we get an aerial shot and actually can we get an accurate representation of how close these cars are to each other? Because this is serious stuff here as we get ready coming to the end of 13 for these extra 5 points. These drivers, they want those points. Alright? That's what it's about. They're locked in.
Remember, it's the top 16 in points that advance to the playoffs after race number 26.
This is race which again?
11. So we got 16 races left. And it looks like it's going to be Cloud Strife. We still have this corner up ahead here.
But
Can Waluigi close in?
we had last time. I don't think Waluigi's gonna come
No.
in hard at all. Cloud Strife with the extra points.
Yeah, he's going to lead that halfway point. As last year's winner, Barrett Wallace is right in front of him, not having the same luck that he did last time. He's going to go a lap down here to Cloud. It's actually Zach Fair's passed Bob further back. So Zach's up into third now, as Bob has just kind of dropped off after not being able to compete with the top two anymore.
Yeah.
Wrecky Ralph up to fifth. But ever since first couple laps was chaotic, and then it just kind of spread out. And everyone seems to be minding their own business now. It's just a race of pure skill at this point.
People are gonna be able to hold out and be able to make the advances in these next 12, 14, 13 laps. I'm bad at math.
12.
12 laps. 11 now.
12. The 91 car started dead last. Was involved in that first wreck on lap 1 there. And then went to the pits, and somehow, oh, never mind, it gets rammed by Wade, able to hold the car straight, but no, he's made his way all the way up to 18th, even after all that chaos. That just shows how wild this race has been.
No kidding.
I think Rufus started pretty far back as well. He's up to 12th. But Cloud is really just pulled away now. The question is, can he hold it for the next 11 laps?
Honestly, I think he's going to. Unless he ends up coming up on lap traffic and he gets problems from them.
Or he pulls a Joshua Rossfield.
Or he pulls a Joshua Rossfield.
Speaking of which, where is that 88 car? There he is. Coming into the season late, it's not likely that he's going to make the playoffs, especially starting with 0 points when he comes in.
Yeah.
But it'll give him experience that he can use to better his career in the future. As it looks like he's making a move here on that 97 car. Not quite. He is still a lap down, though. Oh, so is the 97. So this is for position. The Subaru is out of the race after that crash at one point. Oh, problems for the 45 of Shadow.
Yeah, no kidding.
Go take a look here. Coming down into the corner.
Reggie
Oh my
breaks
God.
hard. Shadow
Yeah,
would've got it.
Reki hit his brakes way early, and Shadow just didn't. Shadow's like, what's a brake pedal? Back live, the 45 making his way onto the pit lane. He's going to remove some body work. But still the 22 out front. So we're now 10 laps to go here at Daytona Beach. Not much is happening here.
No.
a lot of just skillful driving around the track. You see a pass back here, Wrecky Ralph on Sonic. But here, how about we give you a little onboard segment here.
On board our leader. NASCAR, break it up on me.
Ah, the pace car. Oh, what the hell? Wrecky Ralph is he's in the ocean.
No, he's fine, he's fine.
What the hell happened to the 6 car?
Besides getting absolutely butt raped by Shadow.
So we were watching these guys. We saw Wrecky making the move to pass, and then we went to our onboard segment. But then I don't know. No, he started hitting the brakes. Oh no, Sonic did touch him. Sonic, he braked early again, and then Sonic got into him a little bit, sending him off into the sand.
He starts to slide. He starts to save it as he goes back onto the pavement.
But now he's got too much speed after that bump from Sonic, and that's just gonna send him up the banking and over the hill again. Not as bad as, or actually worse than what Joshua did. Slides down the hill.
Joshua stopped about here.
Yeah, and the 6 car though, he's gonna just keep going. And then he drives into the ocean.
He's saving it no matter what.
Keep your foot in it. Because then right here, he drives into the ocean.
Well, because look at the fucking beach.
Yeah, there's a little part that sticks out there.
Yeah, the sandbar he was on seems to end.
And then he's trying to get back, and then stops and starts doing donuts, and then he gets towed back to the pit lane. Back live though. Cloud continues to extend his lead up to 4.5 seconds now. Actually, it might change here. We'll see how far ahead he is when he crosses the line. And almost 5 seconds now ahead of Bob Mustard in that 48 car. Sonic's in 5th. Marky Plier in 6th. Clive Rossfield's up to 7th in that 19 car. He started at the back of the pack. Then it's Rufus Shinra having a great race. Arthur Morgan. Miles Prower. Then it's Logan Burnett. Dr. Eggman. Banana Joe. Jonesy Fortnite. Baldy Baltimore. Jake McIntyre. I don't even know anymore. Stupid pace car kept getting in the way. Clown just has to not make any mistakes. That's what the 22 car has to do. If he doesn't make any mistakes, then he should be golden.
Yeah, pretty much at this point.
See Bob in 2nd, Waluigi 3rd, Zach Fair back there in 4th. I mean, they don't. Never mind. I was gonna say they didn't look that far behind, but changing the camera angle definitely makes you realize just how far behind they actually are.
Yeah, I know, right?
See Jonesy making a move on Baldy there, it looks like. Let's watch the battle for 2nd, because that's mildly more entertaining than 1st place.
Well, yeah, because the lead he has, yeah, this is definitely more interesting than 1st.
Well,
2 is league more interesting than 1.
Bob able to stay in 2nd for that lap. Zach Fair continues to watch from behind. Waluigi on his inside. They stay side by side all the way down the straightaway. Who's going to break first?
Ooh. Who's it gonna be?
Watch it be Zach. Zach's going to pass them both. Nope, Bob breaks first. Zach kind of breaks a little later than everyone, but then it doesn't matter that much. They remain pretty equal distance apart now. Actually, Zach's making a move on that 11 car.
Goes for third. He's done being cucked by the top three, watching them gangbang his career. He's moving back up, and he's getting involved. He's not just sitting in fourth anymore.
I'd like to point out that 22 car looks a little bit closer than he was before.
Yeah, but look at that lead when they crossed the line last time.
Yeah, 5.2 seconds.
Yeah, 5 1/4 is crazy.
The 91's back in the pit lane. So is the 43. As Cloud! Cloud is coming to the pits. So is Bob, Zach, and Waluigi. All four of them are coming in. Pit stop. Pit stops are being made. Part of their strategy here. The question is someone going to stay out and try to make it to the end? If so, who?
There's essentially 4.5 laps to go.
What?
Okay,
It's 7. 6 1/4.
6 1/4. I counted wrong. My bad. 6 1/4.
Look at that. Cloud Strife had a bad pit stop, and Bob Mustard is your leader. Well, actually, I don't know if someone stayed out or not, or if anyone passed them.
I wasn't paying attention.
I don't think the 43 car's out front. No. Bob Mustard to the lead. Zach Fair is in second. Waluigi's in third, and Cloud Strife is now behind the pack in fourth.
You still got quite a lead though between him and Finn.
Yeah, so no worries about that 5 car yet. But now Cloud, instead of being 5 seconds ahead, he's 5 seconds behind. He had a terrible pit stop as Zach Fair is going for the lead.
This is what happens when your pit crew is an eco-terrorist society.
He sat there and watched the top 3 battle for many laps, and now he's taken the lead with just 6 laps to go.
Can he hold it?
Bob all over the back of him there. Is actually Bob had a bad corner there.
Starts to have a good exit to the corner, but damage might be done on that. We got to see if we can get him around next time at the end of the straightaway.
That sucks for Cloud. Really dominated this race until that pit stop. If we look through the field, see if anything is happening. Little battle here. Jonesy Fortnite, Logan Brunette, and Dr. Eggman. And it's Arthur Morgan there in 10th. Miles Prower looking to somehow get another top 10. Oh, contact between Zach and Bob is going to turn the 02 directly into the 43 car, and Bob takes the lead. But Bob's got a lot of nose damage. Is he going to come to the pits? Probably. That might hand the lead over to Waluigi in the 11 car. 5 laps to go.
5 laps to go. He might just brave it and put his foot to that floor.
I don't know. Is that going to be the nose damage might cause...
He already was in the pits. If he got fuel, he might just take fuck the fuel economy and give it all gas to make up the aero damage.
Maybe.
At the same time, though, so can these guys. They were also in the pits. At least some of them.
Waluigi, Bob Mustard. Then it's the Zach Fair and Cloud Strife teammate duo back there. Waluigi looks to the inside. Into the corner.
Ooh.
Bob's got the speed on the outside line. Gonna be able to hold him off. But Waluigi is right there. Now he looks to the inside.
Ooh, Waluigi just left that corner a little bit better. Carrying that speed through the straightaway.
Will the 48 pit?
That's the question.
If he does, he might just hand this win over to that 11 car.
Because of that, I think he's not going to pit.
Yes, he does. Bob into the pit lane.
Ooh, he hands the win over.
Zach Fair going in as well, because he had damage from that incident. So now, it's Waluigi out front. Cloud Strife is still in second, but he's got a little ways to go before he can even think about catching that 11 car. He has to get by the 43 first. Benson there.
Did you say that Zach was in second
No.
back there? Okay. I was confused. I'm like, I thought he was in third. Misheard you.
There's Bob back out on track. Missing the nose. Zach Fair retires from the race.
Ooh, hate to see it.
The damage was too rough. A lot of lap traffic here. Could play an issue for that 11 car. Allow the 22 to catch back up. We'll just have to see what happens here.
Yeah, we will. As we know, the 22 is a king at passing in tight quarters when it comes to getting off the pavement into the sand.
It looks like he's going to make a move on that 22. Or, no, never mind. He backs off on passing the 43. Waluigi ran into the back of the 67 there a little bit. Just a little. Wasn't too bad. Cloud still has to try and get by the 43 of Benson with 4 laps remaining. Waluigi now making a move on the 67 of Mako, putting her another lap down.
Coming up on Armstrong up ahead.
Yeah, that one car. Little ways away, but definitely might be another issue. Now Cloud has to get by 2 cars to catch the 11. Waluigi, big gains into the corner there. Try and get by that 1 car. Three laps to go. Cloud finally makes a move and gets by that 43. Now can he get by the 67? If he does, he might have a shot at the 11, but that's only if the 1 holds him off, which it doesn't look like he's going to. So Waluigi makes a move to get by. Next car ahead is the 29 of John Fellout, but he's too far ahead. I don't think they'll catch him by the end of the race.
No. I don't think so either.
Cloud gets by Mako and Benson. So now it's just Senator Armstrong in between the two. 3.2 second lead for the 11 car. Into turns 1 and 2. Or just turn 1. Depends on how you want to look at it.
Yeah.
The 11 and the 22. There's the gap between the top 2 drivers. Fairly big. They go down this long beach stretch here. The only chance that Cloud has of gaining a ton of ground is if he continuously breaks late into the corner and makes it stick. So now Cloud closes in on that one car. If he can get by Armstrong here, he might have a chance. Maybe. He's looking, gets around. He's getting around the one car. He's within a second and a half of Waluigi now. 2 laps to go at Daytona Beach.
I think Cloud's gonna have the balls.
Will Waluigi be able to match his cornering speeds? Because if he can, he'll be able to hold off the 22.
If he can't,
Cloud's closing. Big time draft from the 22. Down the straightaway. Huge draft. He's going to the inside. Cloud Strife trying to make a comeback after a botched pit stop. He gets the lead into the corner.
crazy pass. Before he even makes it to the corner, he's going to hold that speed through the corner, though he's got the 11 right on his tail.
And Armstrong gets into the back of the 11 car. Senator Armstrong is helping Cloud Strife there a little bit. So now Benson making a move on the 1 car. Cloud Strife
Cloud Strife made it.
back out front with just a lap and a half to go.
Race, he decided he deserved to win it. He had to prove that his the ignorance of his pit crew did not speak for his ability as a driver.
These top 2 have really separated themselves. Marky Plier is in 3rd. He is currently 16 seconds behind the leader.
Jesus Christ.
Sonic is in 4th. He's missing the rear end of the car. Then it's who? Oh, then it's Arthur Morgan. Then it's Rufus Shinra. Miles per hour. Where'd Clive go? Apparently last time by, the 19 car was, I don't even know where the Clive went. Interesting. White flag. 1 lap to go at Daytona Beach. And Cloud Strife has a 2.7 second lead.
In only a lap, he pulled that off. That is crazy.
The 22 car has a lot of speed.
You know, in the racing world, that's what I like to know as locking the fuck in.
They make their way down the paved segment for our final time. Into that first banked turn back onto the beach. It's Cloud Strife in the 22 out front. Takes a very calm, easy entrance to try and just make it back without issue. Waluigi's suffering against the 43 car, who's
Right now, Cloud is
a
not
lap down.
focused on putting too much distance between them anymore. He's worried on consistency right now. He's just keeping himself
Keep
great.
the car on the track.
Yeah. You don't gotta try and go crazy fast.
As they go down the long beach one last time. The waves on the right and the wooden fence on the left with that one guy standing there. Cloud Strife in the 22.
Comes zooming past the pit lane.
If he's able to hold off in this final corner, he will have won a race in all 3 seasons. Waluigi tries sending it in one last time, but it's not enough. Out of the final corner, Cloud Strife is going to win at Daytona Beach.
A corner like that a few times earlier in this race, he might have had this.
Maybe, but Cloud Strife wins at Daytona Beach.
He takes it.
Waluigi is in second. And then we got a long ways back. Markiplier is going to finish third. Fourth place is going to go to the 5 of Sonic. Fifth place, Arthur Morgan in the 36th. Then it's, goddamn pace car, get out of my way. Then it's Rufus Shinra in 6th. Miles Prower in 7th. Logan Brunette's going to come home 8th. Baldy Baltimore in 9th. And then Dr. Eggman's going to round out your top 10. Heck of a race. Very exciting closing laps. But really quick, let's go see what happened at the beginning of the race.
I would call it
So I believe it's actually started with the 24 car.
of Logan Burnett.
I think Richard and Sid, maybe, or Logan braked late. I don't know which one it was. I just saw the 24 had contact with somebody. Richard's going to get into the back of the 24, send him into the Subaru, and that's where the stack-up begins. Richard gets bumped, Senator Armstrong gets bumped, and then here comes everyone else piling in, not expecting the super early braking for the checkup.
Well, look at where they are by that point. I don't think that's early braking by that point. I think that's a bunch of people in the back not braking hard enough. I think it's a combination of the both, probably. But
Yeah.
good lord.
Let's ride on board Peter Griffin. On board with Peter. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. On board with Ryuko Matoi right behind him.
Who was behind her?
Now Jonathan Joestar even farther back.
Lined right up to keep going.
This is at the back of the pack. This is on board with Jake McIntyre. Somehow, they braked so bad that the 91 caught up. Just chaos everywhere ahead.
Just cuts the inside. Stay safe.
On board with Clive. Just absolute chaos into the corner here. And then as Peter tries to get it corrected, Mako just drives straight into him. But the race is over. And there's your results. I gotta go add the points, so I'll be back. Alright. Congratulations to Cloud Strife for winning at Daytona Beach. Next week we head to Pocono. So
Your favorite track, right?
it's okay. We actually had an earthquake at Pocono, so I think that something's off with the track. We'll have to see when we go there. But yeah, so we'll see you then. But first, we gotta go take a look at the points. All right, so here are the points after race number 11 at Daytona Beach. Benson is your points leader. Mario in second. Markiplier third. Sonic in fourth. Barrett Wallace in fifth. Andrew Barilla in sixth. Malcolm Monconcho seventh. Bob Mustard in eighth. Peter Parker ninth. Joker in 10th. Luigi Mario 11th. Waluigi 12th. Wade Burns in 13th. Ronald McDonald 14th. Peter Griffin 15th. Senator Armstrong is in 16th. As the cut line is really heating up here. 3 points. Third through 17th are all within 100 points of each other. But yeah, so then Tails currently out by a point. Then it's William Afton, Jackson Burrell, Logan Burnett, Arthur Morgan, Richard Watterson, Jonesy Fortnite, Shadow, Zach Fair, Jake McIntyre, Recky Ralph, Banana Joe, Carl Weezer, Jack Septic Tank, Sid Highwind, Solid Snake, Ryuko Matoy, Dr. Ragman, Jonathan Joestar, Clive Rossfield, Cloud Strife, John Bellout, Rufus Shinra, Baldy Baltimore, Joshua Rossfield, and Ray Ayanami. Rounding out the standings, obviously you have, I've also, oh, hold on. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, there we go. So you can see all the manufacturers now on here. Chevy, Ford, Toyota, lot of just Toyota, Chevys, and Fords. Then you have the Honda in 32nd, and the Subaru at the bottom. But yeah, and I'm also still keeping track of the results of each race. Next week is Pocono, as you can see. Then we head to Charlotte, which was for both series, because the truck series do go to Charlotte. And yeah, so we'll see you then. And bye.